Hello everybody out there in the Dolly Cam. It is Rachel from Ruby Lane and I am here on day 2 of the Sales Room Day here at the Denver Miniature Show, the Denver Museum of Miniatures, Dolls, and Toys. They hold one big miniature show every single year, and artists from across the country, even some from other countries, come here to exhibit and to sell. We're about to interview somebody that I have been wanting to interview since 2016. I have been following her on social media. She is a mover and a shaker. She does commissions for Disney. She has incredible work, and she is standing here with me with her work. So we are about to visit Bridget McCarty. I'm going to turn the camera around. Good morning, Bridget.
Hi, guys.
Hi, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Yeah, of course.
Can you tell us a little bit about, for those that are tuning in that haven't met you before, who you are and what you specialize in?
Okay, so I'm a full-time artist and my passion is miniatures. So I definitely do all the miniature shows I can, and I also do freelance work for Disney, and this is my passion and I do it full-time. I'm an artist, and this is what I do all the time.
A full-time artist, you dedicate so much to your craft and you are just so accomplished. When did you start making things on the miniature scale?
I have been making miniatures since I was a little kid,
Okay.
little girl. Love miniatures my whole life, and I professionally started about 11, 12 years ago. I was kind of, I learned along the way. I went to all the miniature shows. I learned that you could take classes at miniature shows if you really like it, and there's beginner classes and then advanced classes. And just the fun part about miniatures is you could create your own design, your own idea, and then you can create a following. So
you absolutely can. So we're going to take a look at some of Bridget's work. I follow you on social media personally, and I love that sometimes I see that you get an idea and then you have this wonderful vignette that just totally comes out of your idea.
Yeah.
Where do they come from?
You never know. You could buy, you could be out in a store and say, I'm totally inspired, I'm at Home Goods or I'm at Michael's craft store and I want to do a Halloween line, and you could totally create, your own idea. I did a sort of a candy theme here. This little table has, little lollipop I made out of polymer clay, and I made this little book. I sculpted this magic book, and then my other miniature friends create lights that flicker, so I bought them from them and then I added them to the scene. And then my signature custom pet is right there. So this is a cool little scene someone can purchase, and it comes with an entire lighting system, so you just have to plug it in. And this is kind of my little Halloween section because it's getting closer to Halloween and everybody loves Halloween.
Everybody loves Halloween.
Yes, and they love Halloween all year round. So
right.
That's a cool thing to...
Right. One thing we're finding out here is that the miniature people love holidays in general, and Halloween has been a big one. But yesterday my mom bought a house from Stan Gregg over here, and the Christmas tree inside was made by you.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I haven't even noticed.
Yeah.
There's so many things to look at this show.
There are, yeah. So you have these wonderful little vignettes here, and this one up here with the strawberry. Tell us about that one.
So I had this strawberry, and I really liked it, and I said, this looks like the perfect little house. If I add lighting and put it inside a box, I could probably make the cutest little bunny. So this little bunny inside, you can see she's almost the size of my finger, and these little strawberries I added.
So cute.
This is all sculpted detail and just really fun to look at. And there's that one, and that's more of a bunny theme. I have a lot of bunny collectors. You would be surprised. I also have a really popular line, which is these little puppies that come inside a purse. Everybody loves Maltese puppies, and this one comes inside her own little custom purse with leather straps, and I created this little purse.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed.
And she has the cutest little face and little pink bow.
Look at that little Maltese, so sweet.
And there's plenty
Do you ever do poodles?
I do poodles, yes. I'm out of poodles. These are all one-of-a-kind pieces, so whatever is sold, it's gone, and I have to remake it. Here's a kitty for the cat lovers.
Look at that tiny little kitty.
And the eyes are handmade. The ears, everything. I try to make each piece handmade so that you're not actually getting a piece of artwork that's like other artists. This is all my work. The eyes are mine, the nose, everything is a piece that I created, so it's one of a kind, it's unique. and you're going to be getting.
Oh my gosh, you must
really
be
nice
constantly working. What is your studio like?
It is a very full studio. I have a lot of desks in my house, and I collect too. Some artists don't collect, and I love it. I collect everything. I buy tickets for raffles. I go to conventions. I sell. I'm totally involved. So that's because it's my passion.
What is your favorite? Just as an aside, what is your favorite Disney movie? I've always wanted to ask you that.
Okay, I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Alice in Wonderland. Those are my favorites.
Have you made any Alice in Wonderland pieces?
I make a little bit of an inspired look to the Alice in Wonderland pieces. We had a preview night last night and a lot of stuff sold, so I'm unable to show you the white rabbits, but I have other different types of characters, like this one's inspired by like Wizard of Oz,
So
she's
cute.
A little mouse with a mouse in a basket. And
I love her big ears.
Yeah, the big ears make it a lot of fun.
She's a very happy mouse. The theme of the convention is Bon Appetit, and I see you really went wild with it on a couple of your pieces. I love the mouse with the cheese.
This
and
guy,
the Ritz crackers.
He's gonna deliver a little apple, a little cheese cart, so I made most of these. Some of these I had purchased before and I used to incorporate them in this whole piece, but I made the little tomatoes and these cheeses, and my custom signature piece, I made this little mouse with a little hat. So he's just ready to serve it up.
He is fantastic. Now, Bridget, when you do commissions for Disney, what kind of projects do they use your pieces for?
These pieces are my own personal collection. So if I work for Disney, I work freelance for them, and I create work for them, and they take it and they sell it in their
boutiques,
their stores.
Just want to let you know that the sales room will open in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. We are here live at the Denver Museum of Miniatures Fall Show and Sale. We are here with Bridget McCarty. She is a miniaturist, a wonderful artist that we have been watching for years and have been so excited to finally get an interview with her. Bridget, what are some of the materials that you find that you use a lot of?
So a lot of the stuff I use, I only use fake fur. I don't use real fur. I think it's a little creepy. There are some artists that use real fur, but I like to stick with the fake fur. I buy it at Joann's.
I like fake fur too.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you, girl.
So I use a wire armature. They're like gently posable, and the faces are like a polymer clay that you have to put in the oven, and then the eyes I build on the clay. And once that's all dry and ready, I could add the fur in layers, and then the ears and the whiskers are the last touch.
I love it. Look at your good fairy mouse. She is wonderful.
Even the tiniest pieces have whiskers. This little guy, tiniest whiskers.
He has the tiniest little whiskers, and I love his little hands.
His little hands, I hand sculpt these and I bake them and then I paint them. So these are really detailed tiny pieces for your little tea party or
I love the one in the nightgown with the carrot.
Yeah, she's a really cute little bunny. She likes carrots a lot, you could tell. And she's hugging her carrot, and she would be good in like a little gardening scene or whatever your imagination can think of as a scene.
I love it. Bridget, you are so accomplished. This is your life's passion. You've been doing this for a while. You're obviously very successful because you work so hard. What if somebody was watching, maybe somebody younger that this speaks to them, and what is something that you might have told yourself when you were in the beginning?
So I was very shy. I was very quiet. I only had like 5 pieces on my table, and it was nice. The group of miniaturists here are so nice that if you're a beginner, they will take you under their wing. They'll teach you. They'll tell you about the shows. They'll say, hey, take this class, and they're very supportive. And you won't believe that you get better, but you do get better each time you keep trying and building upon your last project and trying something new, and a year later you look back at your old work and you say, wow, that I've come a long way.
I've come a long way.
So,
yeah. Do you have any of your very first pieces still?
I do. At home though. I don't bring them to
It's wonderful
shows.
to have them though, just to kind of see where you've come. And I love your advice. So the advice is come to a convention like this, get involved with miniature clubs and programs and stuff like that. I notice everyone here helps and supports each other.
Yeah. Very friendly group of people.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, your work is incredible. We just love it. Bridget, how we're going to obviously link to you on your Facebook, but how can somebody get in contact with you if they see you?
Well, you can simply go to my website, which is bridgetmccarty.com, and there's links in there. Or if you're on Facebook and you go up to the window where you could type in names, you could type in Bridget McCarty Miniature Pets, or just Bridget McCarty. I have a couple different fan pages, so just like any of them or send me a message and I'll probably reply to you and direct you to the right spot.
Perfect. Well, everyone out there in Ruby Lane Facebook world, we hope you enjoyed this wonderful interview that we just had with Bridget McCarty, and we got to see her wonderful, whimsical, and energetic creations that she has made for the Denver Miniature Show. We're going to be here all day, and I hope you have a great rest of your show. Bye, Bridget.